everyone, this is CJ Novo 992 and today I am finally bringing back something that's been strongly hinted and asked and questioned and tweeted about straight to me is bring back the Rangers career mode. Let's see where it ends. Obviously we're going to play until we get knocked out of the Champions League or if we somehow manage to win it on Legendary. That is the challenge of Season 2. Season 1 was beating Celtic to the league. We've done that, we've completed it. Go back and watch that if you need to. There's some fantastic games, some fantastic goals. But as you can see now, through the Champions League, we kind of scraped through in the earlier seasons. We didn't play well. We got destroyed with Man City 3-0 both times. We've really struggled. We got some key wins. Dominic Ball came up in big in a few games and scored a couple of late goals to get us through here. So we're actually playing Bayern Munich in our round 16. Like, fucking Jesus H. Christ. Also, before we get into the game, make sure you be smashing that like button, lads, if you're happy for the Rangers career mode returning. Obviously, as long as you just keep subscribing, supporting this one and going ham with the likes and stuff like that, that's why I bring it out. When you don't, that's why there's always monthly sort of gaps between each episode, because they're just not getting watched enough, lads. So it does take a lot of time to do it, so that's why it doesn't always get uploaded. But you see, we actually started the game pretty well here. Showing a wee bit in attention, straight from the corner here as well. We bring it over. Well, Greg knocks it down to Dominic Ball. Dominic Ball hits it to Parson. We know he's got to dig. And Neuer, who I think is maybe going to be a slight bane on our lives. You see here, Rosser have a fantastic little challenge on Alaba. Into Will Grigg. Will Grigg holds up. He's getting both ends. Not going to beat him for pace. But Ryan Gold's going to beat Hummels. Can he do anything with it? Not quite. Neuer is there to smother up. Now, we're actually playing pretty well here, lads. I'm actually kind of delighted with this one so far. But you see, they're making their way in. Christian Eriksen with a chance. And thank God that was just slightly wide, because that would have been an absolute sucker blow. Because we started very well. We're attacking, and we give it to Aberdeen Robson, who's been one of our best players of the entire series, and we pass it over to, but unfortunately, as you can see up in your top left hand side of the screen, that he's picked up a knock, lads, and he's going to be missing basically the entire game. So I'm looking here, I'm bringing on Tav, and that's going to make sense in a couple of minutes time. We bring on Tav for Andy Robertson. Look at that, he just seems to fall from the challenge of Lam, and I think he just discolates his elbow. So he could be out for a long time there. How much is that going to blow? Drop it down below, react to that right now in the comments. I'll be very interested to read that as well. Ryan Fraser's playing some lovely football here, showing Alaba who's the boss, into Rosser. Rosser flicks over the Gold flicks over Hummels' head, but a good tackle there from Hummels. Into Ryan Jack, who's been the absolute mainstay of this. He wins everything, and you can see he's still winning everything. He's been an absolute monster this entire Champions League campaign. 32nd minute there, and it's still nothing each, so I'm pretty happy with that, actually. Especially on Legendary, it is quite hard to contain them. So you see here, Suited does well there against Muller. Into Ryan Jack with a fantastic ball into Will Grigg. Can he do it? You're fucking damn right he can. 1-0 to Rangers. We've got the lead against Bayern Munich at home in the round 16. Barry McKay jumping on the Will Grigg's back. Now, I've kind of echoed this in previous episodes. I have been pretty disappointed with Will Grigg overall throughout the whole season, but he continues to score against Celtic every time he's played them. He continues to score in the big games where we need him, and in the minute we need him the most, he gets his first goal in the Champions League, so I'm absolutely delighted with that one. We're now rocking on at the 39th minute now into Barry McKay. Barry McKay's been absolutely embarrassing Lamb the entire game, so we're just going to keep feeding and abusing that little angle there. In behind, can he pick up a man? That is just terrible, Barry. He's playing so well to beat his man, but his first touch and everything is just so poor. And we nearly enough end the first half with a yellow card from Arturo Vidal. Into Callum Patterson. Can we find anything here from the throw-in? We give it to Rosser. Ryan Gold here with an opportunity with his left foot, and it's just slightly over the bar. And that is going to wrap up the end of the first half. I do believe Neuer plays a little short one into Lamb, and I believe the referee is just about to blow his whistle indeed. So we come in 1-0 up in the very first game, the first we've got in the Champions League. So I'm absolutely delighted with this one. We also look at Leon, who's actually beaten Dortmund 1-0, surprisingly. So we're looking at the squad just to freshen up, because obviously right now I'm thinking, just need to hold this on. So I'm looking at who I want to bring on. I need someone strong. So I'm going to bring Lee Wallace, right? I'm going to swap Tavernier with Wallace. Play Tavernier in that role in the CDM, which he's played for so well, especially in the first season. So if you missed that, go back and watch that. And look at Alaba, just getting absolutely abused off Callum Patterson. Stop that. That's embarrassing for him. We play it into Will Grigg here. Will Grigg takes a wee touch inside. That partnership is maybe not so clinical with Will Grigg, but he's playing so well. Into Ryan Gold. Look at this movement from Ryan Gold. And that's got to be a free kick, and it is. Very tidy work from Will Grigg and Ryan Gold. So we give it to Tav, the Blue Cafu. Can he do anything with his free kick? 20 yards out. Scored some screamers in Season 1. I don't think he's actually scored, because he's not been playing as many in Season 2. So can we finish this one? The wall's not that tall. When you're looking at a little Costa and Thiago, it's not really tall. So I just try and chip it over but unfortunately that was an absolute pathetic order. Neuer takes the little opportunity there to spill the ball, which is unfamiliar from him. Into Ryan Fraser, into Gold as well. Look at this partnership. Unlucky little flick there into Patterson, and Patterson can bang them as he can, but fuck me, Neuer is there again. We need to start taking these opportunities, because when we get to the German ground, we cannot be reliant on this. Dominic Ball's here. That was actually Lee Wallace here with the opportunity to put us 2-0 up, and Neuer with an absolutely fantastic save once again. Into wee Ryan Gold, he tries to win a header there against Hummels, I believe that was, and Hummels is just going to absolutely just embarrass us by taking a beautiful first touch. We're now coming to the 71st minute, and the team's starting to tire, so Ryan Gold's looking very, very tired. So I'm looking at that one to freshen up the offense, but I'm not really getting anything. So you know who I'm going to bring on? I always bring on Izzy, the guy we got when he's 56 rated. He's up to 72. He's our best finisher in the club. He's our most danger man, so we're going to bring him on in the 72nd minute to see if he can do anything from here. And again, Hummels again, man. That's 3 challenges now from Hummels, and he's not been booked. It's an absolute disgrace. So we give this one to the Blue Cafu. Can he do anything with this one? It's a bit more further out, a bit more from a familiar angle. He's going to put some power on this one. Look at this one. How fucking close was that? If they come back, or if they score a late goal, lads, this is all going to be for nothing. So we need to just continue. Look at Callum Patterson. What an absolute performance he's put in. Into the Blue Cafu in the centre defensive mid-roll. Into Izzy with a beautiful through ball. Into Will Grigg. Hummels fucking again. Get him off, ref. He's through on goal. He's never been booked yet. He's done 3 bad fouls. And thankfully for us, it looks as if the referee is going to send him off, lads. And he does. What an absolute result. Not even for this leg, but the second leg as well. So we're going to give it to the Blue Cafu again. See, this is his 3rd opportunity now from free kicks. If he doesn't get this one in, we're going to have to give it to Ryan Gold, or we're going to have to give it to someone. This is absolutely crazy. So we're just going to blatter at him. Try and bend it in that corner, but unfortunately it just goes straight at the goalkeeper. Very disappointing from me. But this is a nice little play here. Look at Jack. Just look at Jack, just controlling the game. Into the Blue Cafu. Izzy, beautiful, fantastic ball. Into Will Grigg. Grigg takes a touch. Into Izzy. Izzy to finish the game, and maybe the tie, and he misses it. Anyone but Izzy. That is a sore one, and this is Bayern Munich with the ball now, lads. This could be trouble for us. How did Izzy miss that one? Look at this play in here. Beautiful challenge there. I believe that was from Callum Patterson once again. What a performance. Lee Wallace with a good header in there. We get a lucky little rebound off the header. Now we're giving it to Izzy. Will Grigg is through on goal. All he needs to take a touch, but the ball looks like it's just dying off. We give it to Ryan Fraser to try and use some pace, but Alba's still catching him with 0 stamina. Confused me. Lovely little ball in there, but it's just slightly there. The ball was slightly too heavy, but look at that challenge. Look at that challenge for heart and desire from Will Grigg. No stamina. But the game actually ends 1-0. What a fucking result, lads. Unbelievable result here from Rangers. Obviously in the first leg, I'll take that. Now, it's not over. The tie's not over, but we kept the clean sheet. And if we can somehow manage to nick a goal away from home, then we need to score 2 goals. So it'd be absolutely fantastic. Leon actually bet Dortmund 2-0. Surprising. So we go into the second leg. Again, I'm cutting out all the SPFL because it doesn't really matter. This is just the Champions League journey. That's all this season's going to be. Season 2 is the Champions League journey. So, Allianz Arena, lads. Dominic Ball leading us out, I believe. We're just having to take some deep breath. Look, young Hamilton there. Look at this. The round 16, 1-0 up against Bayern Munich. Can we do anything? What do you guys think? Have we got a chance? Or is it pretty much one side? Obviously, we will still continue to play on Legendary. I'm there with my flawless hair. Just looking. I'm a bit nervous, as you can see by my face. Drop your predictions down below right now as this game's loading up. The key player is Ryan Fraser. 2 goals in his previous match. That was a cup game, I believe, against Hamilton. Or it was Partick Thistle, one of them. So, yeah, put your predictions down below. Are we going to qualify? Put that yes or no. And also comment score. Score line and prediction, lads. Drop it down below. I'll be very interested to read that off. So here we go. Aggregate. Go on counter-attack and 1 defensive. We're not going to give anything sloppy away against this very, very tidy Bayern Munich team that I believe is 15 points clear in the Bundesliga. And they start off with real intent, lads. Look at this. Miller's just absolutely embarrassing us. We try and go for a heavy slider, but thankfully that is just wide in the second minute. The Legendary is coming on here, but Ryan Fraser plays this ball into Will Grigg, and maybe no scoring goals, but look at this play he's been doing. From the first leg to this game, when the game matters the most, he's always there. Ryan Fraser with a beautiful ball there. Look at that. We get Hummel sent off, and Benetta comes in, and Benetta plays a pass like that. A slight tackle that. Here's Kosovo with an opportunity. Fucking yes, young man. Little Hammond's there, and Sooty's, I believe that was Rossiter gets the ball clear as well. But you can see they're just coming at us now. This is a lot different from the first leg. We play a nice little ball in here to Barry Mackay, into Ryan Gold. Lovely little play again from into Ryan Gold. Can he build anything? Over to Ryan Fraser, who is the key player. Skins Alaba, leaves him for dead. Plays into Will Grigg. Will Grigg cuts inside. Can he finish? No, he can't, but rebounds over to Barry Mackay. And Barry Mackay. 1-0 to Rangers, lads. Now that, and he's calming down the crowd. Cheeky there from Barry. Obviously, he scored the very first goal in our third division sort of journey a few years ago, and now he's in the Champions League, the round 16, scoring a goal that could potentially put us, brilliant work there from Will Grigg, and look at that for a finish. Top bins. Neuer is never saving that, not one time of the week. Beautiful finish there from the young man. I believe that's his third goal in the Champions League. We'll see that in just a moment. React to that in the comments below. I want to see the fans singing. I want to see the fans excited. I'm excited. Now, if you don't know about the aggregate score, I believe Bayern now needs to score 3 unanswered goals for them to qualify. So it goes to the 45th minute, and they're still pushing forward now. Vidal does some nice work here, but look at Rosser, just keeping Vidal in his pocket. There you are, mate. A lot like Clint Hill kept Dembele in his own. So we go to half-time, Dortmund's winning 1-0, and we're also winning 1-0 away from home. Now we just need to keep it tight, nothing silly, so I'm looking at the squad to see if there's anything I can do for changes. Fraser's looking a bit tired, so we're going to bring on Burke. A bit more strength, a bit more stamina to run on, and look at they bring on my FUT Championship legend, Little Kimmich, who's my captain, I believe. So we're playing some decent ballings in there, and look at that from Bayern, that's so unlucky. I was so delighted, I'm not going to lie, my heart sort of sank there, and look at them, they're just coming now. The 54th minute, we're having to dig in here. Andy Robertson is also back, by the way, only got a sprained elbow, he's out for 4 days, but he's back now, and fantastically spread there from Hamilton, but Bayern is really pushing forward. So we give it to Burke, now Burke's got the ball out wide. Can he do anything for this? He's cutting inside, look at his power and pace, cutting by Alaba, who's had a poor 2 games, I'm going to be honest with you, he's been very disappointing. Nice little ball in there, Burke, can he do anything with this one? He's outside, can he pass it? Is that a penalty? That looked like a penalty to me. That may be a little bit of soft one, but Ryan Jack's there to scoop it up. Into Will Grigg once again. Will Grigg with a beautiful little touch there. Giving it, Rosser's got a lot of opportunity, a lot like the Celtic chance that he had, and oh, that's a bit of a dangerous one. Nothing silly, lads. We don't need any needless red cards. That would absolutely brutalise us. We just don't need to do anything like that. But what's the referee? The referee thankfully plays, because that would have been absolutely heartbreaking for Rosser to be sent off. So Thiago comes on for Eriksen. Now Ryan Gold's in there with an opportunity. Plays over Barry Mackay. Can Barry Mackay finish the tie? That's what happens when you've got the best goalkeeper in the world, lads. And now at there, I started getting a bit nervous, because literally this entire second half, Bayern Munich has had all the possession. That was my one and only opportunity. So we're going to bring on Izzy again, see if he can redeem himself from that massive miss in the first leg. So we give it to little McLeod over at Burke, who's got time to run against Benetta, who's a lot quicker than Hummels actually. So he's cutting back here, he's looking to see if there's anything he can do. This is where he needs to improve his game. You can see that he's just losing the ball too much. Izzy actually plays quite a heavy challenge on, I think it was Thiago, I believe. So you can see here they're countering here. But look at Suti with a beautiful little timed finish there into Patterson. Patterson with the ball to Ryan Jack. Then McLeod, first time Paul into Izzy. Now Izzy's got pace. Can he get Bernat? He can. He's leaving him for dead. He fucking scores a goal. 2-0. Game over, 82nd minute. Bayern Munich now needs to do a Barcelona and score 4 goals in the last 7 minutes of the game. Izzy's delighted. The entire Rangers squad's gone absolutely berserk. I hope you guys are too in the comments. I knew I was when I was playing it. I was fucking jumping about my room, absolutely devastated. Look at the Rangers faithful up there in the top left. So we played a little. That was a delicious ball there from McKay. My 2 substitutions coming ahead, so great tactical substitution by me. Finishes it in the top bins. Well, kind of top bins. Was that top bins? It's not actually going to show me. We Izzy there with his beautiful game face. 2 goals in the cup. Fantastic there from Izzy. The guy we got 58 rated. He used to play for Celtic's youth system. His fans did not like him when he first joined, but I think he's earned his keep now. And that is the game over, lads. Bayern Munich has been knocked out by the mighty Glasgow Rangers. The famous Rangers. We rock on to the next round, which I believe will be against Manchester United. So, put your predictions down below. Are we going to get very far? How far are we going to go? How much opportunity? Obviously, there's no restart match. We play until we lose. That's going to be this episode. So if you did enjoy this episode, make sure to be liking it, dropping it down below, hitting some comments, and that'd be absolutely fantastic. And subscribing if you're new. I have been CJ Novo 992. Thank you for watching. And bye-bye.